Have you ever wondered what might happen if two of the most iconic figures in popular culture, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump, swapped roles? It's a question that became unexpectedly relevant when Schwarzenegger, once known for his roles as an action hero and former governor of California, took on Trump in a way that no one saw coming. The clash was inevitable. After all, the two had a history, but this time it wasn't about TV ratings or reality TV banter. It was about something much deeper, more political, and it has shaken the internet to its core. So how did this all go down? Well, Schwarzenegger had a very public message for Trump, and it's fair to say it wasn't what anyone expected from the man once known for delivering one-liners like "I'll be back." Instead of taking on another role as a governor or Hollywood action star, Arnold decided to use his platform for something far more personal. He boldly challenged Trump and in the process took aim at his entire political legacy. Let's rewind a bit. At one point, Arnold and Trump were allies, friends even. They were both celebrities who had transitioned into political arenas. Trump with his reality TV fame and future presidency, and Schwarzenegger with his term as the Republican governor of California. In the beginning, they seemed to be in the same boat, but as we know, Hollywood friendships don't always last forever, and in this case, that couldn't have been more true. As it turns out, the friendship between Trump and Schwarzenegger soured faster than a tank of expired gas. It's not entirely clear why, but one could imagine it may have something to do with Trump's larger-than-life persona, his obsession with TV ratings, or perhaps Arnold's shift in political views. Whatever the reason, the two former friends quickly found themselves on opposing sides of the political battlefield. Trump's infamous behavior during his presidency made it impossible for Arnold to stay silent any longer. Then came January 6th. 2021, when the storming of the Capitol happened. This event was the turning point for Arnold. In the face of a country unraveling and democracy hanging in the balance, Arnold made a decisive stand. He spoke out against the chaos, comparing it to the horrific events of Kristallnacht, the 1938 Nazi rampage against Jews. It was a shocking and powerful statement from someone who had been associated with the Republican Party for much of his life. Arnold's emotional plea against Trump's actions struck a chord with many. His words weren't just a political critique, they were deeply personal, especially when he discussed his own father's ties to the Nazi Party. He expressed his fear of where lies and extremism could lead, drawing on his personal experiences as an immigrant and his knowledge of history. In a viral video that quickly took the internet by storm, Schwarzenegger revealed that he was no longer willing to stand idly by as Trump continued to sow division in America. "I know where such lies lead," Arnold said, "and I'm not going to let that happen again." This wasn't just a political speech, it was a call to action, a plea for people to stand up against the forces that sought to tear the country apart. Arnold wasn't just flexing his biceps anymore, he was flexing his moral muscle, and the internet couldn't get enough of it. The video went viral almost instantly, surpassing even Trump's usual internet dominance. It was the kind of message that transcended politics, resonating with millions of people who were tired of the lies and the divisiveness of the Trump administration. In this video, Arnold did more than criticize Trump's handling of the country. He exposed the very core of the lies that Trump had propagated throughout his time in office. It wasn't just about TV ratings anymore. It was about the future of democracy itself. Arnold's call to action resonated far beyond his own political views. It became a statement on truth, justice, and the need for a united America. The response from Trump? Well, it wasn't quite as monumental. Instead of addressing the substance of Arnold's criticism, Trump took aim at Schwarzenegger's past role as the host of the Celebrity Apprentice, one where Arnold's ratings had never quite lived up to Trump's. It was as if Trump was so obsessed with the spectacle of TV ratings that he couldn't see the gravity of the situation unfolding in front of him. Meanwhile, the world watched as the political battle between the two former friends turned into a larger commentary on the state of the nation. It became clear that Arnold's message was not just about the personal rift between the two men, but about something far more important, the survival of democracy, and Arnold was now positioned as a defender of it. For Arnold, this moment was about more than just standing against Trump. It was about standing against the growing wave of extremism that was threatening the very fabric of American society. He had seen firsthand how such ideologies could tear apart a country, and he was determined not to let history repeat itself. This battle between Trump and Schwarzenegger was more than just a clash of egos. It was a reflection of the political divide in America. On one side, you had Trump, a figure who thrived on spectacle, who cared more about ratings and attention than the well-being of the country. On the other, you had Schwarzenegger, a man who had long since left the world of action movies and who was now using his platform to fight for a greater cause. It was the ultimate showdown, the self-proclaimed Terminator versus the former reality TV star turned political figure. So what's next? As Arnold's message spreads, more celebrities are stepping into the political arena, emboldened by the impact Schwarzenegger had with his viral video. Arnold's stand against Trump has inspired a new generation of Hollywood stars to take action, to use their platforms to advocate for truth and democracy. The question remains, will this lead to a new wave of celebrity-driven political movements? Or will Arnold be the only one with the strength to challenge political power? The political wrestling match continues, with each side trying to prove that they have what it takes to lead. For now, though, we're left to watch as Arnold Schwarzenegger takes on the role of America's moral compass, using his biceps and his voice to make a stand against lies and divisiveness. The plot continues to unfold, and we're all watching, waiting for the next twist in the saga of Arnold versus Trump.